Do not trade with your all balance. Always have money in your pocket. If you open a trade with all your money, you may miss other opportunities that may arise. Also, in case of a big drop, you miss the chance to lower your cost by buying at the lower levels. If you always have some money in your pocket, you can earn money from the opportunities that come your way and you will not be left out of the game. In addition, it can always be more profitable to make a basket instead of investing in a single coin. For this, you can divide your money into different coins. You shouldn't use high leverage. Using high leverage is always very risky. In seconds, you can lose all your money and be out of the game. When you're out of the game, the market usually goes up. Because the small investor has been thrown out of the game. High leverage is always gambling. Remember, the casino owner always wins the gamble. Instead of using leverage to trade with more money, you should use it to enter more trades. Trade on supports or resistances. People who lose money in this market are often those who trade in the wrong regions. If you buy from the resistance zone and sell from the support zone, you are doomed to lose. Therefore, by determining the support and resistance points on the chart and try to buy or sell from these regions. If you open trades in the middle zones, you may lose a large amount of money. But if you buy from the support zone and put a stop on the lower zone of the support, you will minimize your loss. Also, you can make more profit if you sell the asset you bought from the support zone to the resistance zone. If you are trading in the medium or long term, you can identify support and resistance zones on the daily timeframe. Support and resistance zones set in the daily timeframe often work correctly. Don't trade without stop loss. If you do not use stop loss in your transactions, you can experience huge losses. But when you determine your stopping distance, you know and risk the biggest amount you will lose. This allows you to act with a more relaxed psychology and not to lose all your money. If you enter the trade without stop loss, you will stress because you have the opportunity to lose all your money and the stress will lead you to bigger mistakes. You should watch my video called Risk Management to learn how to set your stop distance and according to what. You shouldn't trade against the trend. Markets are mostly made up trends and downtrends. You should reduce the number of short transactions or the processing time during the uptrends. In the same way, you should reduce the number or duration of long transactions during downtrends. Trends show you the direction the market will go. Opening a short trade in an uptrend often results in losses. Therefore, you should open trades in the direction the trend is going. Remember, trend is your friend. Manage risk before trading. Always manage risk before entering a trade. Create your roadmap by determining the amount you will lose in possible targets. This way, you won't be stressed and make wrong decisions in unusual situations. Because you have determined your strategy beforehand, you will be more comfortable psychologically and you can reduce your losses and increase your gains. You should definitely watch my video called Risk Management to learn about risk management. Follow the news. You should always follow the news about the stock market. You can quickly take a position in a possible good or bad news by following the Twitter accounts and websites of major stock exchanges or coins. So you can make good money or avoid losing money. Some of the websites where you can follow the news are CryptoPanic.com and CoinMarketCal.com. Examine the chart at high time frames. The wider your perspective, the more clearly you can see your direction. If you only examine the charts in small time frames, you can make wrong decisions and make losses. Before making a purchase, examine the chart on high time frames and make your decision accordingly. If you are short-term and day trading, I recommend looking at the chart on the 4-hour time frame. But most of the time, daily charts give the most accurate results. You should always analyze on the daily time frame as well. Wait for confirmation on breakouts. In a support or resistance breakout, you can benefit from auxiliary indicators such as volume and RSI. You should wait for confirmation as the breakouts are likely to be fake. One way is to wait for a retest. In breakouts, mostly the price wants to retest the area where it broke. Trading in retests can be less risky and more rewarding. You can also tell if the breakdowns are fake with the volume indicator. If the breakout comes with a very low volume, it is most likely that the breakout is fake. Learn to manage your psychology. In money markets, psychology is of great importance. Perhaps the most important thing is psychology management. You must not let psychology rule you and you must manage it. If you can stay calm under stress, you can make better decisions. Also, don't be greedy in the areas where you have to sell, and don't be cowardly where you need to buy. You should do research and studies to improve yourself on this subject. Remember, the biggest investment is the one you make in yourself. We have come to the end of the video. If you like it, you can support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. See you in the next videos. Take care of yourselves.